I think I first became aware
Something
of
about
the
the
343.
343.
The 343.
I discovered it because of work.
An inspirational space, an important space for me.
Dawn asked me to come over and paint a corridor.
I went to their opening event in 2018.
Was when I was trying to get into the drag scene, the ballroom scene in Belfast.
But that was the first time I'd actually been.
And I was like, yeah, fucking love painting. Any excuse to put a boiler suit on.
To have a queer feminist space.
It's just being able to go somewhere where there's no judgment, you've no fear.
I think the fact that the 343 is there
In
in East
Belfast.
Belfast doing what it's doing is absolutely amazing.
I was really excited by the feminism, art and queer spaces.
Events that caters where you could, do some like queer performing arts.
It's very presence being there.
Community, I guess, is a word for it.
And coexisting peacefully alongside so many diverse cultures and belief systems in the east of Belfast, I think is huge.
I think they bring activism and avant-garde aesthetics together in one gorgeous space full of gorgeous beings.
It's a place that's completely free of judgment, which I really liked. Like, I went to the parent toddler group for a while with my little girl, and I loved that she got to meet families from all sorts of different backgrounds. There's so many things like that happen in like churches and buildings that are very sort of institutionalized, and there isn't really that kind of mix of really different people.
My friend Aidan recommended something called Queertopia.
And it needs to stay.
And I was just blown away by the performances I seen.
I'm so proud that Belfast is growing for the better.
And I'm excited to see what we do now moving forward.
And I got more involved when they were looking for volunteers and when they were looking for funding for the venues and everything.
With the funding that we have coming
The
in.
whole kind of overall atmosphere of the space. I love taking something that was so commercial, like a bank building, and turning it into this amazing art space.
And of course, they were looking for more ideas. So I feel like we need to expand, and I would certainly like to do that with the 343.
The 343.
343.
Amazing grassroots organisations.
So being able to like get to know people and have that sense of like connection and creativity during a pandemic of all fucking things has actually been really nourishing in a way.
You can spread that greatness into the world, and you can make other people be less afraid to be themselves. And, we live in a country where it's taken until very recently for gay marriage to be, equal, and
That's what we need when there's nothing of use going on in the big house up on the hill.
couples trying to adopt are having issues, and IVF is available to straight couples only, and there's things that need to change here.
TJ said to me, listen mate, you're queer, and queer people in their 20s have a very rough time compared to most people.
And I think that having a space where people can talk about these things, address these things, just create things, just go. You don't have to do anything, you can just be there.
Like a really like positive way to think about the future and how we kind of relate to each other.
Just to know that there was somebody that had been through it, was there to really give some insight.
It's so important, and I think it's amazing that we have that, and it's really important to keep it going.
I think it's a little haven of hope that proves that people are not the sum of what our politicians say we are, and that we are moving forward and evolving.
So cheers to all the lovely people at the 343 and keep on doing your thing.